TRON is back, baby, and after 15 years of radio silence, they are finally dusting off the neon lights and tossing us back on the grid in TRON Eras. Is that how you say that? Eras? 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 Eras. And this time the rules have flipped. Instead of us jumping into the digital world, the programs are stepping into ours. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Somewhere, Clue is probably updating his LinkedIn profile. The original TRON dropped in 1982. I was 8 years old, and as a kid, that movie was magnificent. I don't know how to explain it. It just changed me. Watching it as an adult, not really sure what all the hype was about. However, it does have a cult following, and I am part of that cult. Cult? Back then, it was basically the sci-fi version of witchcraft. Live action and computer graphics blended together, and nobody had ever seen anything like it. It didn't exactly blow up the box office like I was saying, but it became this cult classic that gamers, nerds, and sci-fi fans worshipped. Fast forward almost 30 years, and then they come out with TRON Legacy. That movie gave us jaw-dropping visuals, Daft Punk's legendary soundtrack, and it was good, great, phenomenal, fantastic. Yeah, all of those. The reviews were mixed, but let's be real. If you like TRON, then you watched Legacy more than once. I'm guaranteeing that. You probably even own the soundtrack. Now, in 2025, the grid is opening again, and boy is this exciting. The new TRON hits movie theaters in October. And here we are, it's October. And this ain't just a repeat of what we've seen before. This time, the program, played by Jared Leto, is coming into the real world. It's the AI's turn to walk among us, which means we're at the point that even movie characters are leaving the simulation. Next thing you know, your toaster's going to ask for a spinoff. That sets the stage for a story that feels scarily relevant right now. AI, identity, what it means to be human when machines can act just like us. TRON is hitting harder than ever. And let's talk cast. Jared Leto might be a love him, hate him choice. However, the guy commits. He probably lived in a server room for 6 months preparing for this role. Then there's huge news that Jeff Bridges is back as Kevin Flynn. Now in Legacy, we saw him explode. So, how could he be back? How could Clue be back? Who knows what's going to happen? But this is so exciting. Flynn is the heart and soul of TRON. Even though he wasn't TRON, which really, the TRON character never really, we never learned who that is. But the movie's based after TRON, but we don't get TRON. We get Kevin Flynn. Interesting. And the rest of the cast is phenomenal. Believe me, this cast has more range than a Wi-Fi extender in a one-room apartment. And here's where things get spicy. Spicy? Hot? Spicy? The music. TRON and music go hand in hand, and no doubt this third installment is going to be phenomenal. It's 9 Inch Nails. Yes, I said 9 Inch Nails. That's right. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross are bringing their darker industrial vibe, and honestly, I think it's going to be perfect. Sure, Daft Punk's electronic beats scream neon cyberspace, but 9 Inch Nails, that screams machine invasion. It's like swapping glow sticks for gasoline. Imagine a TRON movie that feels grittier and moodier, and maybe even a little scary. Ooh. I'm into it, as long as they don't replace the light cycles with mobility scooters. Visually, TRON has always been about the glow. Light cycles, neon suits, and those surreal digital landscapes. But early reports say Eras will lean heavier on the real world. That means we might see some programs glowing in environments we see every day. Well, no, it won't be might, they will be, because they're coming into the real world. Yeah. Imagine a light cycle tearing down a real world street. I'm all for it. Let's go. And why now? Well, I'll tell you why. Because sci-fi is back in a huge way. Look at Dune 2. It crushed theaters. Aliens Romulus terrified everyone. Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17 just opened strong. Disney clearly thinks the timing is right to bring TRON back. And if this works, it could finally give us the TRON universe fans have dreamed of since the 80s. And yes, we have. And I'm all for it. We've been stuck in loading for 15 years. Let's get this party started. So here's my take. TRON Eras has everything going for it. A huge cast, a bold new soundtrack, a storyline that flips the script, and timing that couldn't be better. The question is, will it actually bring TRON into the mainstream? Or will it stay this neon-lit cult classic we all secretly love? Either way, October 2025 is going to be wild. The grid is coming to us, and I can't wait. See you there.